Okay, we are back in Pathfinder Kingmaker, and let's see. Do I need to buff up for this? I don't know if I need to or not. We'll try not. It looks like a small map. We'll see if it's necessary. Really, that's kind of sad. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. People get tons of like DMCAs and copyright strikes, stuff like that. So I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Eggs. We found eggs. Okay. I gotta head out. See you, Shugo. The talking bird.
I've got a message for you. It's time to pull off the masks and answer for your deeds. My master has seen enough, so he summons you. Come, kneel before this land's true ruler. Embrace suffering, embrace pain. Surrender your spirit to Vortikai, the chosen of the 4 horsemen, and the keeper of the Oculus of Abaddon.
What do you mean, seen enough?
I'm the eyes and the ears of my master. Everything I see or hear, he sees and hears as well. All we speak of, all your deeds, nothing escapes my master.
The chosen of who?
The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. The rulers of Abaddon, archdemons, harbingers of death and destruction. The greatest, the horseman of death, Charon, deemed Vortikai worthy and granted him a gift. The Oculus of Abaddon.
I'm not afraid of your master. Tell me where I can find him.
Go to the Valley of the Dead. Pass the gates and face the challenges that await. If you survive, my master will meet you in his sanctuary.
What waits in the Valley of the Dead?
The gates bar the entrance to the Valley of
Hold on. I'm just moving my camera back.
Dead. Only the one who has the key or sacred knowledge can pass. Once my master barred the valley from the outer world and the lesser races such as yours. Thus my master could focus upon his research and rule the Empire without the pathetic rebellions and petty wars of your kind. You have a choice. Find 3 incense burners hidden in the tombs of traitors who
I think I already have
imprisoned
those.
my master in his sanctuary, or conjure darkness, which is able to open the way to the Valley of the Dead. This way or another, you will be able to pass the gates, and my master will seal your fate.
Alright, I'll come.
I have no doubts about that. I'll meet you in the sanctuary.
I played Disco Elysium. It had less text reading than I remember to be a great game. Yeah, didn't they add voice acting to that game, like, later on after its release? I actually bought that on a sale long ago, but I've never played it. Oh, it's Tristan.
Wait. We need to talk.
Tristan, what are you doing here?
Forgive me, Baron. I hope that when I explain, you'll accept my apology. I couldn't let you go alone.
What's the matter?
The Valley of the Dead the Raven spoke of. I know it. An ancient evil is buried there, from empires since turned to dust. Being cautious is not enough. If you go there, you must tread quietly, or you shall awaken dark things indeed. A tomb lies in the heart of the valley. That is where the evil sleeps. I know I cannot sway you from going, but if you must go, please let me help you. My faith may help when spells and steel may not.
I have a better cleric in the party. No. Go back to the capital.
As you wish. But trust me, you're making a huge mistake.
Okay. Surely that won't bite us in the butt later. I walked away before you switched games, walked back to audio only. I was really confused about the storyline of Ghost I missed. Valley of the Dead. Is anyone tired? No. Alright. Let's see. Save. And let's do some standard buffs. Not sure if we're gonna need them or not.
I will protect. Unimosi travisi. Never a dull moment. Danium. Quadritium turino.
I am your shield.
Alright, we got buffs up. Oh, wait, there's one new one. Mass build strength. Perception. There are tracks in the dirt. Numerous people on foot passed through the gate into the valley beyond not long ago. A towering gate blocks your path. The pillars flanking the gate are carved from the mountain itself, and both the gate and pillars rise so high they are obscured by the mists above. The gate is sealed, but you see no lock, not even a handle. Light the 3 incense burners from the tombs and hang them on the hooks on the center of the gate.
The Cyclops believed that the soul leaves the body through the eye socket. The incense smoke is supposed to symbolize the souls departing to the afterlife.
Clouds of smoke billow from the lit incense burners, streaming out through the Cyclops' eye sockets. You quickly realize the smoke isn't rising. It's encircling you, engulfing you, until all around you is darkness. Chevron locked. Okay. Grab that. Okay, we got through that. We just lost all our buffs, too. Can't rest here, not enough room.
How much longer, I wonder?
Child's play.
Listed on the tablet are the names of ancient clans and families that are buried in the huge cemetery. Mysterious phrases concluding the list reads, free in life, obedient in death. Oh my god, it's being all weird. 123!
Strike as one.
Oh my god.
This should do it.
Good god. Now, like I said, no buffs.
Inimosi travisi.
Alright, and what is that? Magic hammer. Harbinger. Oh, we found a necromancer. Don't need that, I don't think. What does this pillar say?
Thank me now.
The tablets cover the names of dead Cyclopses buried in the Valley of the Dead. The list ends with a statement, may the Vorticai's army rest in peace and ashes until it rises on his demand. There's the crow thing again.
Here.
We will be victorious!
Do not falter. Onwards.
grab the magic axes, leave the armor. It's not magic, so it's not worth much at this point. Do that. Knowledge of world.
Play.
A list of clans and families has seen better days. Someone cracked the tablet and scraped off carved names. You notice a word written over the neat lines. It reads traitor.
Child's
The
play.
Master of Death will call out to those who are buried under his feet. Those who rejected Vortikai will become servants to him. Great Vortikai will unite sworn enemies with a common afterlife goal, implementing his will. Okay. This way, I guess. I guess Vortikai's home there, is it? Yeah, man, that's gonna be a long trip to get out of here. Alright, let's try to rest before we go in there.
How did you get so good at reading tracks? It's like the ground talks to you. What do you look for? Is it some kind of magic?
I look at the ground and everything is clear. Look more and ask less. Then you'll understand.
That was vague AF. She still has stat damage. Need diamond dust to be able to cast restoration on her. I wonder if I have a scroll of that. I should check.
Time's not waiting.
Let's see. No, that's not good. Let's just search by type. Scrolls don't use materials. I know. That's why I said I wonder if I have a scroll of that. I do not. I do not have a scroll of that. Let's see.
Ready for anything.
Spells. Sorry. Restoration. Oh, I guess I have a diamond dust after all. Let's see if this will this cure all three of them or just one of them. It only cures one of them. Oh my god. Just confirming that Lesser won't work. Yeah, Lesser doesn't work. Shoot, I need multiple days of the spell and also diamond dust to get through all that stat damage. That sucks. Wasn't even the important one.
Any brilliant ideas?
Adventures call to them. What troubles you?
Depend on me.
Inimosi travisi. I appreciate
Danium. Matricium.
Almost done.
Adayana.
Give the order.
Alright. That's all of it. Unless we need something obscure and specific like resist fire. The corpse lies in an unnatural position, his back arched, fingers clutching his throat. A subtle sickening smell is rising from the holes in the floor. The raven's gleeful calls echo off the walls. You came, human, past the ancient gate, through the valley of the dead. You've struck down all who stood in your path. Despite the danger awaiting you, you still came. My master knew you'd be a worthy servant. One more step, human. The sanctuary of my master lies beyond. Accept your fate without fear, and Vortikai will be merciful. But remember, once you open the door before you, there's no turning back. After I walk through this door, I hope to never see you again, Crow. Don't waste your breath on foolish jests. My master doesn't like to wait, and you've been trying his patience long enough. Alright, quick save. How goes the Kingmaker? Man, we making kings. It's going good. Oh my god. Well, I have delay poison on us. I don't know if that works on this or not.
Stay behind me.
God. Okay, I got them all in the tank.
Serves you right.
Alright, I got a trap here. What is going on?
I wrote it like I saw it.
I know what to do.
Just letting the ink dry.
Lindsay was CC'd or something, but she just snapped out of whatever it was. I couldn't read it in time.
Anything else?
Alright. F5. We handled that room pretty well, I think. The delay poison handled the trap, and we handled the ogres with them on the tank.
It's just not my lucky day.
Probably fear. She's got remove fear,
please.
so it might have been like fascinate or sickened or nausea or something. There's a lot of things it could have been.
Applause, please. I see
Oh
something.
my gosh, so many traps.
Anything else?
Dog can't pick locks. That is correct.
Let's finish them quick.
Let us strike as one.
You deserved it.
Let's save some of the bombs in case we need them for
Victory
later.
is certain.
Do not falter.
A calculated risk.
Onward.
Do you want to notice the new table in the corner of Eye of the North, or have I never noticed it before? I have not noticed it, no. Went to Eye of the North yesterday to do some strikes, but I certainly didn't look around for a specific table.
Stay behind me. Let us strike as one.
Amateurs!
Back up. Okay. Bones and fish scales are scattered across the floor.
How much longer?
Underwater stairs, athletics check. So we just like completely submerged. Black and white geometric patterns adorn the ceramic vase. Okay, we found a button that opens a door. The amphora is decorated with paintings of white lotuses. The jar depicts Cyclops is engaged in a competition, running a race from the looks of it. The surface of the pot depicts a Cyclops studying a pile of books and a manuscript. Tap quick save again, just in case.
Not that I care.
I'm impressed. You still breathe.
Chaotic neutral. You and your master will find I'm full of surprises.
So rude and so self-righteous. But where is the confidence behind this show of courage? Do you fear to be shamed in the eyes of your accomplices? Which of your band do you fear to disappoint most?
I have no time for your taunts and riddles, Crow.
You want to know my name, Crow? I'm Jubilos Northropple. So fly along and inform your dim-witted master that the greatest explorer of Galarian honors his shabby den with a visit.
I'll remember your name.
Shabby
Make
den.
an epic pose. I need inspiration.
Do not falter.
Any last wishes?
Over there.
Trying not to walk into the trap, so I'm trying to let Ekun finish off that guy. There we go.
Applause, please.
Okay.
Applause, please.
Follow me. Or don't.
Oh my gosh.
I failed. I'm sorry.
It's alright, just do it right this time.
Anything else? Applause, please.
I feel like if she's like, I failed, and then she's like, applause please. Like, it's like, come on.
Not that I care.
The fact that we keep opening these doors with buttons that are on the outside of the door is worrisome, because then if someone closes us in, I feel like there's nothing we can do about it.
Will this ever end?
Just need to teleport? Oh, is that all? I don't know if my character... I think I might have one cast of Dimension Door, but I don't think it could just do that. After trekking through the gloomy dungeon, we finally arrived at a heavy stone door, decorated with lots of fancy carvings. As soon as we touched it, though, we heard a click from within the wall, followed by a suspicious noise above our heads. A heartbeat later, before we even had a chance to guess what was happening, some rusty hatches opened above our heads and murky water from the river began flooding the room. The room filled rapidly, threatening to trap us in a watery grave. Along with the water, sand and mud from the riverbed poured in, as well as some of the underwater plants and some scared fish that weren't fast enough to escape. It can be hard to keep your cool in a situation like this, but while some of us were praying to their gods or complaining about not having the time to finish Galarian's next great novel, the others tried to... Trickery check. Open the door. Success. The ancient architects of this place clearly weren't expecting their ancestors to just try picking the door open while standing knee-deep in murky water, but our heroes did just that and succeeded. With the door open, our group rushed out of the room, closing the door tightly behind them to cut off the water. After several minutes, the noise behind the door stopped. Maybe the prehistoric pipes got clogged with mud, or maybe the trap just shut itself off. Either way, we waited for the water to drain out through the cracks in the floor before looking back into the gloomy room that almost spelled our doom. That's where we found the remains of someone who hadn't been as lucky as we had. As the water had sucked in the mud and fish from the river, it also pulled in the twisted skeleton of some drowned adventurer, still clad in tattered traveler's clothes. The poor soul didn't have anything in their pockets to hint at who they might have been or where they came from, but we did find a pouch of coins. After one more look at the scary place, our group carefully moved on, advancing further into the depths of the sepulcher. We found out somebody's wallet, chat. Oh, hello. How do I want to orient everybody? Okay. You, go for that. You, go for that. Actually, Valerie, you go out here. You go for that.
Onward! Stay behind me!
You have you cast haste and you can use bombs. You summon a bunch of direwolves. I need stuff to get in their way.
Not dead.
Just exposed.
Ow. That hurt.
I am prepared.
I honestly thought the animals were all gonna get shredded, but they lived. I'm surprised. Okay. I was trying to buy time.
How much longer, I wonder?
Actually, wait, they did. Those are summoned animals. Yeah. So a couple of the party pets died for that maneuver, but they did keep the group alive. We'll get them back if we successfully rest somewhere. Knowledge Arcana.
I failed.
On the bas relief, a cyclops clad in ceremonial robes raises a luminous sphere aloft. At his feet crawl numerous people who kneel or prostrate themselves before him. Okay.
Not that I care.
Okay, here we go. This is where we go. Out of curiosity, can I... We can rest in here. It'd use up rations, but we
Follow
can.
me! Or don't. Ah! Entertainment!
Let us strike as one.
So, a clever ploy.
Can't keep this up much
Val,
longer.
what is hitting her? Prayer from enemies. She's got like a bunch of debuffs. I don't know what's going on with her.
Do not falter.
Oh my god. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. That hurt.
Time's not waiting.
Cure critical wounds on Valerie. Oh, that hardly helps. Put on the wizard hat. Yeah, I can do that. Put on the pet Chip. He's not showing up for work today. I'm not sure where in the house he is. Slacking. You know what my healer in this game needs? Some kind of regeneration spell. I remember in some other Pathfinder game, there was I think it was a druid spell that was called like Blessing of the Salamander, and it gave someone regen, and that was great for just the slow, constant ticking healing. A bunch of stuff. All right, let's have a quick save. That fight was pretty rough. Sprinkle with blood. I'm sorry, what? Can I have a more detailed explanation of what you want? Why would I just sprinkle that thing with blood? I don't even know what that is.
Applause, please.
Tower shield +2. Not an upgrade for a tower shield user. Forsaken Edge Estoc. Okay. The bas relief depicts a cataclysm, cracking earth, crumbling houses, and the dead and dying, their hands desperately reaching towards the sky. Alright. Alright, so we got a northwest passage and this sprinkle with blood thing.
Brace yourself. The throne room is near. Are you ready to meet Great Vorticai? Are you ready to accept the gift of serving my master?
Yes, I'll put an end to this nightmare very soon.
My master awaits. But before you enter his presence, Vorticai has no use for the weak, nor any who beg for mercy. But he sees value in using such souls as heralds for his coming. The question is, who is weakest among you? Who should be sent away, disregarded? Pick the weakest among you to fly from here in fear and serve Vorticai in their flight. The great Vorticai will let them keep their lives, but makes no promises after this.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, so this Vorticai of yours, he wants us to spread tales about him? No, no. I am Lindsay, the Baron's chronicler, not this Vorticai's. No matter what your